Working our way to the bottom line here at urlradio.net. Jim
Hello.
and Lisa.
How you doing? Did you come back? Good. I'm glad.
Yes,
Welcome back.
We're all back.
You got your coffee? Okay, we're good to go.
Good. Okay, you're talking about this letter that appeared, an advice column at slate.com. It's one of my favorite websites. They have a lot of interesting, they do a lot of political stuff. This is a sex column.
Right, called How to Do It.
And the guy, he's talking about he married a simple girl from his hometown. And he's saying now, how do you tell your spouse that you want a career making porn movies?
But still be married.
He ran it by his wife, and she said the marriage is over if you do that.
Yep.
So how do I... He says, I'm racking my brain to figure out a solution that doesn't involve either blowing up the family, they do have children.
Yeah, they do.
Or repressing my true self and desires.
And if you missed the last segment, you missed the whole work up to this. So be on time next time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what do you think? Jim's going to give you his opinion and the bottom line, and then the genius is going to talk.
Well, speaking as a geezer who is... I've never wanted to be a porn star. But I have...
That's probably good.
Yeah. Let's not go there. But I know what it's like to have dreams and aspirations, and then you wake up one day and realize it ain't going to happen. And you have to ask yourself, what's it worth to you? And I'm not saying people shouldn't pursue their dreams, but you got to be careful. You don't want to throw everything out that's really important in your life for something that may never pan out. Because the people, especially in this line of work, because the porn industry, the nature of it is, if you succeed, even if you succeed, it's really not that great a lifestyle. I think this guy has a certain fantasy in his head as to what this whole lifestyle is supposed to be. And to throw the marriage out, it's not realistic.
Yep. Exactly. I have to agree with you there. He's living in some kind of a fantasy world. Basically, he had no confidence. He didn't like himself. He didn't like his looks. He didn't like anything about himself. Now he likes himself. Now he has confidence.
Yeah.
Now he has a big head.
Yeah.
And he really thinks that that this fantasy could come true. That he could become a great porn star on his own terms.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a job. You know, it's like any other job. If you have gas one day, you still have to work.
Yeah.
If you don't feel good, if you're not in the right emotional place, if you're not attracted to your partner in the scene, they decide where you are on the mountains, you know, in a freezing cold atmosphere, or in the middle of the sunshine. There's STDs you can get. There's some of the porn, it can be violent.
Yes.
And you can never actually do it on your own terms.
Yeah.
So, bottom line, I think he really needs to talk to a therapist about this fantasy he has to come back down to reality. But bottom lining it here, my bottom line is divorce your wife and play the field. That's what you want to do.
Okay.
Play the field. Go ahead and play the field and find out how painful it can be, like the rest of us already know. And I guess get your oats sown, your wild oats sown, and get that stuff out of you so that you can actually be a responsible adult.
Yeah. Now, I'm not anti-porn per se.
No, me either.
But I do know that the business, by its very nature, it's a business where you're going to be dealing with a lot of skanky, untrustworthy, and frankly, dangerous people.
Yeah, it's not unionized.
It's a crap lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. There's no health care.
Yeah.
There's no sick leave. There's no vacation.
Do they have a union? I don't think they do.
They don't have a union.
They don't have anything. They give you a few $100s maybe for basically doing what they want you to do.
Right. Yeah. It's a step up from sex working.
Yeah. So I would suggest that this guy, he needs to find out the real story. He needs to understand that what he's chasing is a fantasy. It's not a real world thing. I mean, it's one thing to want to be a movie star, however realistic it may be for any given individual. This is even, it's a fantasy, and you can't throw everything away chasing a fantasy.
Right.
And you can't have your cake and, do it too.
Yeah. Is that your bottom line?
That's my bottom line
Okay.
right there.
Well, thank you for listening to The
Yes.
Bottom Line today. Your thoughts and your comments always welcome at the website, www.url.net.
We'll get that social media page up and running in a few days.
Yeah,
We'll work on that.
we'll talk to Stacy
Yeah.
about that. We want to thank Stacy at URL Radio. We want to thank you guys for listening. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you next Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Later.
Bye.